Alright, so drag the little slider down, put it in reverse. Drag it up, we're in drive. Alright, so while I was getting stuff out of the car last night, apparently Tesla decided to try to do net download. I haven't even connected to the network yet, right? I just got home. So, oh, I couldn't install the latest update, blah, blah, blah. Well, oh, okay. So, just need to join the network. Okay. Oh, yeah. FSD on. Whoops, sorry.
In 500 feet, turn right onto American Drive.
You know, it's only been a day, and I'm already starting to get really tired of her voice. I sort of like the other one better.
Now turn right onto American Drive.
This voice is much more like, you will, you shall. Okay. Whatever, peace and harmony. Alright, so anyway, join the network, got the download, and
In 500 feet, turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
I'm now up to the same level as what's on the Model Y, which means I have FSD 12.5.4.1. I was kind of hoping for 12.5.6, but okay, whatever. It's kind of like, just be patient. Yeah, let's wait for this truck to go by. Whoops. That doesn't work that way. Oh, press the voice button. Okay. Yeah, another change. There you go. There's a mic button. You need to push the mic button to tell FSD or Tesla how stupid FSD is. All right. Anyway, so I'm running 12.5.4.1. So the only difference between the Model Y and the Model 3 is this car has hardware 4 on it, or I'm sorry, AI 4. Wow, it's such a habit. You know, it's such a habit. I'm going to push this button. I'm going to tell FSD what I think, or Tesla what I think about FSD. All right. So anyway, the good news is that's been updated. There was something about the beta auto shift feature, and I enabled it, but I'm guessing that the software I have doesn't allow it, or maybe we're waiting for another update. I don't know. I mean, I would really like to try that out. When I test drove the Model S that had that feature on it, and that's over a year ago, but it seemed like that was a really cool thing to have. Okay? I mean, how do I know which way it's going to shift? I mean, it should be pretty obvious in your parking space. You want to get out of the parking space. But I just wasn't there at that time. We're down to 31 here. Okay, whatever. As typical with FSD, you have to drive it for a while for it to get used to being driven or driving. At least that's my impression. Whatever. Peace and harmony. Oh, yeah, I better put on a charger. It's not out of energy yet, but it's getting lower than I normally get. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. It's fine. And I did find the ambient lighting. So if the headlights are on, the ambient lighting's on. And so I set my ambient light to green. Green seems like a more restful color. I'm pretty sure once a giant turkey discovers it, she'll want to change it, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. So I did have a DC to AC inverter that you plug into a cigarette lighter. The one I got from my old Model 3, I plugged it in, it started smoking right away. Unplug it, throw it on the driveway. So this low voltage system has apparently even more voltage than the Model Y. And the Model Y was just a little bit high. I don't think it has 48. I don't think that's possible. Is it? I don't know. I couldn't find an answer. You know, some people, oh, well, yeah, if you replace your battery, oh, that's a big deal. Oh, it's a big high expense. But you're talking about the high voltage. I want to know about the low voltage. Right? The low voltage in the Model Y runs up as high as 15 volts, if I understood it right. So hooking it up to get a boost off of a regular car, I think is problematic, although they may have added some circuitry to allow that. But I understood it to be kind of problematic. Now, if I understand it right, the low voltage
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Lomans Ford Road.
The low voltage battery is a lithium ion battery. Okay, which makes sense. So we just have to wait. I'd have to keep looking for it. On the other hand, I have this refrigerator thing that plugs into a 12 volt outlet, and it's working. I mean, this refrigerator's never been all that great for cooling. So all I'm really doing is validating whether or not it'll accept the voltage. Oh, somebody doesn't have a headlight. Uh-oh. 365. So anyway, the good news is the Frigidaire little refrigerator is working. And so, like when I go out on multi-day trips, I like taking the refrigerator to keep some drinks cool. Okay, so I have another refrigerator. It's a bit stronger, much more usable. But I wouldn't like keep yogurt in it, because I don't think it works that well. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. So right now I'm kind of leaning along the lines of running long format, because it's the first day with FSD on BIGRAY1. Oh, did I tell you that? Yes, I named the car BIGRAY1. I was going to go with Ray Cab, but you know, when I did some Google searches, I'd come across several people that say Ray Cab or Ray Taxi. So that seems more problematic. Wait, you know what? I mean, it's the same version of FSD. But this feels... Well, we'll see. At the moment, I want to say this feels more competent. Okay? Alright, let me interrupt you here. Whoops. That's a Freddy's. Is it here? Okay. He didn't complain one bit, did he? On that trip, let's navigate. Chick-fil-A. Calculating route.
Now make a U-turn to stay on North Farm to Market 620 Road.
What?
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Vista Park Drive.
You're saying I went by it? I guess I did go by it. Uh-oh. No, I want to go right here. Chick-fil-A Four Corners. Yeah.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
Do you think he can do this all on his own? Whoa. We need to get in the turn lane. How about we get in the turn lane? He wants me to go to the right. Okay. Whoa. You're not sure what you want to do there, are you? Oh, it's okay. You don't need to stop at a stop sign. You're driving a Toyota Corolla.
On the left.
Starbucks, what? Alright, so FSD is off. Say la vie. Oh, so no point in keeping you on for this. Alright. Yield sign. Of course, yield means yield, not stop. But, oh, this may be difficult to get out of. There was a car there. Just before the barrier. Okie dokie. Well, they're doing some kind of construction here. $245.9. So it's looking back a little bit. Okay. He's a scientist. Okay. No payment for up to 60 days. Let's see, we are back down to 223 watt hours per mile. So if you're resting your hand on the wheel and you're at red light, when you feel the wheel move a little bit, you know he's about to start. Why does he have to move the wheel? I don't know. That's what he does. Best Buy Geek Squad. Oh. What'd you see? So he threw on a little bit of regen brakes just for a split second. I don't know. I don't know why. Whoa, dude. Of course it's a Hyundai. You can't really expect him to do conservative maneuvers on those skinny little tires, can you? Whoa, squeeze over, squeeze over, squeeze over. Oh my goodness. Yes, I was sweating that one. I mean, if there was room to squeeze over, you squeeze over. Otherwise, you wait. We might need to go left here sometime. Just an idea. Maybe after this Camry, whatever it is. Cord.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto North Quinlan Park Road.
But that's the exit right there. Whoops! I think you forgot to get into the lane to turn. What? I mean, that was a feature of back in the early days of FSD, at least with my experience. I'm stunned that he had that problem. Green light, 1, 2, 3, go. Vote here. Oh, actually I need to be in the lane. Okay. That's a car wash? Did you come back to navigation? FSD back on. What release were they talking about handling speed bumps? We're gonna go left? Why are we going left? No, I'm not going to Summer Moon. Why would I turn there? Just being stupid? Yeah.
In 500 feet, turn right onto North Quinlan Park Road.
Okay, how about we turn left at this intersection I had? Somebody left their gate open. And this is the road we were just coming up. before he decided he had to go to Summer
Now
Moon.
turn right onto North Quinlan Park Road.
Right? I've never been to Summer Moon. Okay. FSD back on. Let's see if you figure out this one. Yes, he's shaken my confidence. To be fair to FSD, he has done stuff like that before. Oh, you're going 42 in a 45 zone. Okay, and how fast am I going in the 35 zone? 27 now. What? Why? You didn't slow down that much.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Steiner Ranch Boulevard.
Okay. At this traffic light. All right.
Now turn right onto Steiner Ranch Boulevard.
Oof. You don't need to slow down that much until you get into the lane. And that looked more like a hardware 3 turn than the AI 4. We are down to 207 watt hours per mile. What you expect after coming down that hill.
In 500 feet, turn right onto John Simpson Trail, then turn left.
Okay. I wonder if he's going to be smart enough to figure out there's parking spaces there.
Now turn right onto John Simpson Trail.
Whoa, this pickup's desperate. Seriously?
Now turn left.
Or maybe he's just embarrassed because I don't have to have my hands on the wheel. And he does.
Now your destination is on the right.
Okay, what do you want to do about it? He is going to pick a spot and pull into it. Totally awesome, right? Okay, was it great? No, it wasn't great. But, and it's the 5-minute parking, but whatever. All right, 29 miles, 59 minutes, 203 watt hours per mile. Yes, sirree, Bob. Cool. For the most part, yes, he was more competent, more put together. There were some places on 1431 where he was going 5, even 10 miles under the speed limit, which is frustrating. But we also at times had vehicles in front of us who also didn't know how to go. Okay. Turning into Chick-fil-A, he didn't account for the fact that there was a right turn lane you had to get into. So human driver brake on, FSD off, move the car over. I mean, it's not too big a deal. I had FSD off while I went through Chick-fil-A. Once he forced me to have it off, I just left it off. Coming down the Quinlan Park Road, there's 2 lanes that turn left, and there's a certain amount of space to get into those lanes. And if you don't get into them, you can't turn. At least not legally. All right? The solid white line, you're not supposed to cross the solid white line. I don't, whatever. It is what it is. Right? So just come down this to the next entrance to Randall's and go through their parking lot. As we're going through their parking lot, for some reason, FSD decided to turn into Summer Moon. Or at least that's the way he was turning. Right? Brake on, FSD off. No, I'm not going to Summer Moon. Although we've already gone past the point where we can continue straight. you're now either going to turn hard or left or go to Summer Moon. So turn hard or left, go around Summer Moon, come back out to the road we were at before. Once we come out to Quinlan Park Road, FSD back on. All in all, not too bad. Oh, and then of course, FSD did pick a place to park. Was it the right place to park? No. But he did pick a place to park. So there you go. That's the progress so far. For the most part, yeah, pretty good. In a few places, yeah. No, you're not there yet. But this isn't 12.5.6 yet, let alone version 13. Okay, onward upward charge. All right, welcome back.
Now turn left.
Hey, it did it. Did you see that? Okay, park. All right. So we're not in drive, we're not in anything. Foot on the brake. We have shifted into drive. We're ready to drive. Totally awesome. Can your car do that? No. Yeah. My car's so much better than yours.
Now turn right onto Steiner Ranch Boulevard.
Resident parking. Oh. So it's not just a public parking space. But how would they know? Okay, FSD back on. Oh, I need my handy dandy door gate opener. Yeah, I need to go get my home link, don't I? What is it? 70? Oh, it's up to 79 degrees. Wow. Okay, good. 58%. What I start with? 79%. So that's almost 20% to get down here. Wow. Although we're standing at 210 watt hours per mile.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Old Course Drive. Now turn right onto Old Course Drive.
Now, what is this Land Cruiser doing here? Oh, that's why. Okay.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Whoa, he's coming right in. We can go. Okay, give him a driver touch on the accelerator just to give him a little encouragement.
Now your destination is on the right.
Well, where is he going to go? Okay, it looked like he was going to go make a loop around. I'm not really sure why, but it's something that he does from time to time.
Now turn right onto Old Course Drive.
Okay, there we go. All right, so what I'm looking for to say is, I mean, all that was good. I mean, there was a Lexus that just parked, blocking the people coming out from Old Course, right? Who knows? They must have some kind of one would hope they have a mechanical problem. Okay. Whatever came in at the gate after I pressed the button and the gates open, FSD sat there for a split second and said, well, I'm not really sure I want to go. Oh, why not? Just go. Okay. And then coming up here, it went on the right, the proper side of the island. It's just that it looked like it was just going to go down somewhere and go turn around to come back. Well, we're already here. So he hasn't mastered that part yet. But that's fine. That's normal. Let's see. 1 mile, yeah. 6 minutes, 312 watt hours per mile. Since last charge or trip, doesn't matter which one you pick, 30 miles, 6 kilowatt hour, 210 watt hour per mile. Well, actually, trip is 209. Okay, anyway, onward upward charge. Okay, where are we? What? Trips. Reset this trip. Leave trip A on. Okay. Sounds good. This. Turn us off. Alright. Going home. What temperature is it? 79. Okay. Oh, really? Shift it and drive. All right. And of course, happy Halloween to all you all. Although you won't get to see this video till after Halloween. Giant turkey did walk around. So some of the people in the neighborhood, oh, Natalie, I was looking forward to seeing you. So she had a good time. Of course, she's really excited about all the candy. Oh my goodness. Oh, what's that? Yes. Hit that button. Alright, FSD invoked.
In 500 feet, turn left onto University Club Drive.
She sounds slightly exasperated when she has to say it. Right? I think that's what it's getting to me is...
now turn left onto University Club Drive.
Surely you know how to get there. Why do I tell you? Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. And we got a car coming. What do you say we wait for these cars to go by? Just a concept. All right, with that said, let me
turn right onto North Quinlan Park Road.
For those of you who are going for the, or just doing it short,
now turn right onto North Quinlan
let me
Park
cut you
Road.
off. All right, welcome aboard, guys. We're a mile out. From an FSD perspective, well, there was somebody driving a golf cart out on a boggy ford. Oh my goodness.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto American Drive.
I saw the kid in the football uniform, and at first thought, oh, he's coming home from a football game. Then realized, oh, maybe he's dressed up for Halloween. Because I came across another golf cart that was pulled off on the side of the road.
Now turn left onto American Drive.
And I seem to recall people who would take their car and drive it around the neighborhood.
In 500 feet,
No, I mean from house to
Santa
house,
Rosa
but
Avenue.
like every block or something, they would stop, let the kids go down the block. And
now turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
what's going on today? Ugh. I guess they're doing Halloween stuff, huh? Whatever. Well, you could turn your high beams. You're on the car here. Okay, was
in
there
500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
I don't know if there was any other FSD things that occurred. I mean, he had a FSD may be
now
degraded
your destination
message.
is on the left.
Although in the place he got it wasn't all that dark. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He doesn't know how to do this turn. Got a little accelerator to encourage him to keep going. All right, awesome. Okay. Trips, 29 miles, 49 minutes. What? 185 watt hours per mile, really? Okay, 69 miles, 14 kilowatt hours, 209 watt hours per mile. So there you go. For those of you wondering what the energy usage is, there's that. Like I said, FSD wise, it was mostly okay. It's just he had a hard time keeping speed going. But that's kind of expected from FSD 12.5.4.1. So whatever. Peace and harmony. Okay. Catch you on the flip side. All right, guys. It actually wasn't today. It was the day previous where there was a Prius. It was kind of road racing me, so to speak. So he got picked for. I'm looking at the wrong paper. Anyway, he got picked for the ice comparison notes. All right, so our trip was 69 miles, used 14 kilowatt hours for a cost of $1.54, which works out to be 64% of regular unleaded, a gallon of regular unleaded. Our target is a 2020 Toyota Prius. Now, do I know that's what it is exactly? No, I just know it looked kind of old. He can get 52 miles per gallon combined. His tank size is 11.3, and amazingly enough, he has a 5-star rating on his crash. I don't know. I would tend to look at that and go like, they've been changing what what a 5-star rating is. Although maybe the Prius is in a class all by itself to some extent. I don't know. And if it is, well, yes, it is a top pick if it's the only one in its class. When I looked, it didn't get into that kind of detail. I will tell you that I'd be looking for all green ratings or close to it, and it definitely didn't have all green. It had some yellows. I think that's the worst of it. I wouldn't want to be in that car. Okay, but maybe the pictures make it look worse than it actually is. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be in that car anyway. All right, cost of energy. Here's the good news, because you can get 52 miles per gallon. You went 33 miles on that 64% of a gallon. Although keep in mind that I made 69 miles, which is just over twice as far. Okay, but you know, this guy was like, "No, get out of my way. I'm a road racer kind of guy." He's driving a Prius. Come on. All right. It would take him 1.3 gallons to cover that distance for a cost of $3.12. If you gave me $3.12, I could get 28 kilowatt hours, go 113 miles. Okay? Yeah, he's better than the average driver, yes. And far better than the average pickup SUV driver around here. But compared to the Tesla, he's not going to make it. All right, but let's go further. He does have he should go pretty far, right? All right, so his tank is 11.3 gallons. That'll cost $27.12 to fill up. He can cover, at 52 miles per gallon, he can cover 587 miles. Whoa, okay, that's going pretty far. I'll give you that. All right, so for the cost of $27.12, I can put in 246 kilowatt hours. Now, some of you might argue that it's actually higher than that. I decided to round down, okay? So 246 kilowatt hours, 4 miles per kilowatt hour, 984 miles. Yes, you can see that the number isn't quite as drastic a difference. But still, I mean, I can drive, what is that? 300, 400? It's around 400 more miles. That's a trip to Dallas and back. Am I doing that right? Yes, it's a trip to Dallas and back. At least pretty close to it. That I can do more than the Prius can do. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, I have driven a Prius, and I liked it, except there wasn't much legroom for me in that car. It was just too cramped. But whatever. I mean, that's the way it is. But you know, the way this guy was road racing, he wasn't getting 52 miles per gallon. No, he wasn't. Whatever. Peace and harmony. I mean, at least he's trying to find a way to save some money and make a difference. And kudos to him. And I don't know. I'm sure a used Prius probably costs less than a used Tesla. I mean, a 2020 Toyota Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive, I think, is just above $20,000. If you want to do that comparison, okay. And yes, Grandpa was a 2020 Model 3 Performance. Yes, it costs more because of the performance, but and it came with FSD on it. But it can't be that much more in a Prius. I mean, whatever. Peace and harmony. The question I tend to ask is, at what point, and this guy gets where he's going, he just hasn't fully converted. And it's pretty obvious where he needs to go. He just hasn't figured it out yet. Okay, so the question keeps coming down to when will you figure it out? Now, the other side of the coin is maybe you heard that this magical robo-taxi thing is coming from Tesla. And when that takes off, you don't need a car anymore. Okay? And I kind of support that idea. I just don't know how long it's going to take. Although I know when the switch hits, it's going to be sudden. Okay, onward, upward, charge.